Hello.
Venkat.
Yeah, sure.
He joined.
Okay. Ramakant, right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Hi, Ramakant. How are you?
I
Ramakant, just give me 1 minute. I am opening your resume.
yeah.
Yeah, Ramakant, you can start with tell me about yourself.
Actually, Venkat, myself Ramakant. I'm basically from Hyderabad. I live with my parents. I completed studies in Hyderabad itself. After my completion of my studies in graduation, I completed 2016. After 2016, I started working. Actually, I got an opportunity in Accenture as an associate. After Accenture 2 years, I realized that there will be no growth in non-technical side. In Accenture, I got an opportunity as a associate in non-technical side. So after 2 years of completion, I trained Mulesoft developer in a startup company in Adecue. I worked for 1 year in Adecure Info Private Limited. As a part of team member, I worked in a design part, design the RAML. After 1 year, I moved to the Genpact Solutions, where I supposed to work as a analyst, Mulesoft developer analyst, where I've completed 1 year. Yeah,
Okay.
total I have 4.3 years of experience in IT related field. In Mulesoft relevant, I have 2 years experience.
Okay. You have experience only in designing point of view and also deployment also.
Yeah, also deployment also. In Adecure, I have basically worked in a design part. After in the Adecure in Genpact, I started working in the development part as well.
Okay, you are using the auto deployments or manual deployments?
So it basically depends on the project. Maximum I will use the manual deployments.
Okay, what is your current project? Genpact Private
Genpact, I supposed to work in a project name called National Highway Project, where I need to fetch the data of the vehicles of damage and repair, and I need to insert this old data by using some job IDs, inquiry parameters. I need to fetch the data and insert in the database. Mhm.
I think you and Srikanth are working on same project.
Yeah.
But okay. This is the correct one. Okay. What are the major challenges you are faced in this project, Ramakant?
The major challenges I faced was by there will be no RAML in this project. Basically, I need to work purely on the studio, purely on itself in the studio. While configuration the databases, actually we not got the any credentials from the client, as well as that there will be some issue while deploying the all the data into database. The major was that only. Apart from that, there will be there is no such difficulty while I'm working on this project with my colleagues.
I mean, okay. Is it possible to connect that servers in locally and any platform level at a time? Actually, we are connecting at a time in the sense, not at a time. Suppose in any platform point of view, you have the firewalls, right? Is it they are allowing to access that server directly without any whitelisting or something?
Yes.
Without whitelisting, they are acceptable.
Yeah, after completing my project, I need to connect with the databases.
No. My question is here basically source is the one of the folder where they are maintaining the files. Okay.
Yeah.
How can you connect through platform? They can allow to directly connect through that folder, or they are restricted your IP. Basically, we have IP side.
Yeah.
we have VPN and VPC, right? How can you connect? I mean, without, I mean, they have not added any access their side. I mean, they can allow directly to connect that server?
No, actually they will provide the resource by using the URL. We need to connect with the URL and fetch the data. The target system will be database. They will give the credentials as well, but the resource will be some URL.
Basically, right, in platform level, right, we have dynamic IPs, right?
Yeah,
Every time
actually,
whenever you take the
yeah,
application, every time the
actually,
IPs will be changed,
mm,
right? If suppose here we are connecting to one of the server, they are allowing to allow to the dynamic IPs. That's my question here.
yeah, they will
Or
allow the.
you can maintain any static IPs in a cloud hub level.
No. It will connect with the dynamic IPs.
Dynamically, they are allowing. Okay. Okay. Okay, that is only your first. What is your second? Okay, you have only experience in 2 projects, right? A Mulesoft point of view.
Yes. In one project, I worked in the design part, purely on the design part. Then I
Okay.
moved to the development.
Mhm. Okay, what are the components you are using in that project? Components in the
Components.
sense any connectors or any operation point of any components. Basically, you are designing the application, right? I mean, whenever you are planning to connect to sales to target, right? You have using multiple connects like scatter together choice or any DB connectors. I mean, and SFTP.
Yeah, we will use JMB connectors.
Sorry.
JMS
J.
connectors.
Okay. JMS to.
Yeah, JMS to database directly. We are by using the JMS connectors on the
Correct.
we
Okay.
can sorry.
Yeah. Go on. You can. I
Yeah,
think what
while
Srikanth
using the
previously said that is some different thing. That's why now it is correct. JMS to Oracle
yeah.
database. Okay. Mhm. Database. Okay. Using servers, clients, automating, registration. Okay. For logging point of which tool you are using in this project?
For the login.
I mean, how many files you are processing? How can you know? I mean, client will don't know our MuleSoft application, right?
Yeah.
How can you
You are
log that?
asking about the resource?
No. I mean, you are using any external tools to log that details, like how many records you are processed, how many are failure, how many are success. I mean, you are using any external tools, or you can log inside MuleSoft. How can you inform
Yeah,
to MuleSoft?
no. Actually, I will log in the MuleSoft itself. I will not use any external tools. Actually, I need to call the HTTP requester by giving the URL given by the client.
Oh, yeah,
By
understood.
getting that
But
URL,
suppose,
mm, yeah.
suppose few of the files are failed. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
How can you know the client? I mean, how many records passing last 1 hour, how many are success, how many are failed. I mean, that part you can using any dashboards or any notifications or any. Basically, we have
Yeah, I
marking
will.
section there.
No. We will use this Jira platform. By using the Jira platform, we can update the any
No, Jira
updates
is for
or
tracking tool, right? Jira is
by
for
that.
tracking tool to track
Yes.
the stories and updates. No, not
Mm,
here. Some automatically, right? It's a automated process, right? We are fetching
mm,
files and we are processing files.
mm,
But we need to log the success and failures, right? In our MuleSoft point of view. If any validation failed or something, right? We need to show them to client, right? At least for source, right? Then only they can update their records, right? If suppose one of the record failed, okay,
mm.
due to some string limitation is very high, or any phone number or mismatch, or any vehicle number is mismatch or something, okay, but we don't know, right? I mean, we don't know how to resolve it, but we need to at least inform to the respective team.
Yes.
Okay, how you can handle that scenario in your
Actually, Venkat, sorry for that. Actually, I have no idea about it.
Yeah, okay, fine, no problem. Yeah, basically, right. Okay, we have two ways we can send the alert, notification to the customer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, one is related to dashboard. You can present the everything in the dashboard automatically. Okay, we have dashboards in a platform
Okay.
level. Okay, they can analyze. How many records process, how many are failed, what is the record number. This type of stuff we need to log in the dashboard. Okay,
Okay.
we have custom metrics connector. In that connector, we need to configure those keys dynamically. It will be updated in the dashboard. Okay, we can configure in the dashboard. It will be configured. Another one is the notification. Okay, whenever every 1 hour we are we are collect all the data for every 1 hour, and we can send that data to the respective team by via mail. Okay,
Okay.
so we have many ways. At least these
Yes.
are the general ways we have used in the current market. At least the customer will know. Not customer, client will know that either success and failure records also, right?
Yeah, we can update by either email as well if there is
Either
any issues.
email or either notification or either
We,
dashboard. At least either they can, if suppose it's some big client, right, they can provide some extra tool to to
right.
okay?
You can
Like we have
integrate
Splunk.
as well.
Yeah, correct, same way whatever you right now we are connecting to the DB, right, same way we can send to that call everything into okay. In this point of view, okay, you have any idea about sync and async?
Yeah, I have the idea.
What is the difference mean?
In synchronous, actually, it will be message will be run in a single thread. In asynchronous, it will be running independently in a multiple threads. In synchronous, it will be like a blocking miner. If there is any record has been failed, the whole message flow will be stopped. In asynchronous, there will be a no blocking miner. The flow will be continued.
Okay. In your current project, which scenario you are using that async operation?
In current scenario, I'm using the async flow.
Async flow.
Yeah, non-blocking manner.
Okay. What is the difference between for each and parallel for each?
For each and parallel for each also similar to the synchronous and asynchronous flows.
Okay. Yeah.
It's
That's why I asked. Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
it will be same as synchronous and asynchronous. In for each, it might be, it will be the same. It might be it will be non-blocking manner, and in parallel for each, there will be non-blocking
Okay.
manner.
Parallel for each will be support up to how many threads?
It depends on it depends on the what I say. It depends on how much number we will give.
No. Really? In parallel for each, suppose we are giving max concurrency as 1,000, is it will work?
It will not work in the 1,000.
Yeah, max is 16 in Mulesoft point. Okay. Not
Yeah.
only parallel for each, everywhere the max concurrency we need to maintain as up to 16. Okay. Servers, clients. Okay. You are applying any, okay. You are not added any RAML, right? In our current project. Okay. Okay, project point of view. Okay, good. Okay, what type of queues you are using in the project?
Sorry, queues.
Yeah, queues.
Yeah, the queues I'm using in this project was the MQ queues.
Okay.
MQ.
Independent queue only, right? That queue
Yeah.
names. Queue names. I'm asking about the queue names. Basically, you have two types of queues, right? You are using persistence or transient.
Persistence and transit will be there. I'm using the persistence queues.
Okay, leave it now other than project. Okay. Suppose we have one database. Okay. It's like as a Oracle. So we are maintaining like as a 20 lakh records.
Okay.
Okay. So now I want to pick the all records. I mean, I want to process the all records to Salesforce. How can we write the query? Is it possible
In the
to? Yeah. So you can tell us step by step. Yeah,
Sorry,
Ramakant.
could you please
Yeah.
repeat that?
My requirement is here in Oracle, we have account table. In that account table, we have 10 lakh records.
Okay.
Okay. So I want to process that 10 lakh records every 1 hour.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it possible? And also here we are applying only one worker with the 0.1 vCore.
Okay.
How can you
Yeah.
handle?
Yeah, Venkat, it will be handled by using the scheduler. By using the scheduler, we can
Yeah, scheduler will, yeah, that's fine. Okay, that scheduler will wake up that application every 1 hour. Okay, we can
yeah.
configure. But
Mm.
is it possible to process 10 lakh records at a time within 1 hour, every 1 hour with 0.1 vCore and one worker? You have any idea about response timeouts?
Yeah.
Okay. What is the max response timeout to fetch the query from database?
Actually,
Mm.
I think by using the batch processing, we can send the records.
Yeah, batch processing, whatever it may be, once we receive the records from external system to Mulesoft, we will apply the batch processing. That's okay, fine. But here our requirement is in external system, we have 10 lakh records. First, we need to
Mm.
pick all the records. Okay.
Mm.
First we need to pick the records, right?
Okay.
Then only we will apply batch, job, or for each, whatever it may be.
Yeah.
First, I want to pick the 10 lakh records within the time, within the interval, with the low vCores. Here I mentioned is a 0.1 vCore and one worker only. In that point of it will work one thread at a time,
Mm.
right? One worker is nothing but it will work one thread only, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Here I want to pick the 10 lakh records. Is it possible or not? If it's
Actually,
possible, then fine. Yeah.
actually, it will be not possible.
No. It's possible. Okay. I will tell you. Okay. If suppose in account we have 10 lakh records, okay.
Mm.
In that point of view, for every actually the response time max is 5 minutes. Okay. If within
Yeah.
the 5 minutes we are not able to fetch that records, right? Our system will be, I mean, that database will give the response timeout issue. Okay. So in that point of view, we are not able to fetch the records. Okay. In this point of view, we can apply the pagination. Pagination in the sense, suppose we have 10 lakh records. Okay. For
Yeah.
every trigger. So here we are applying the pagination like as a first I want to fetch the 1 to 10,000 records in first call.
Mm.
In this point of view, it will give the within 13 seconds, 30 seconds or 45 seconds, right?
Yes.
Yes. In the after once, right? You can apply the second call by using the pagination. Okay. In that point of view, in second call, it will get the records from 10,001 to 20,000. Okay.
Okay.
I mean, here we are doing multiple operations within the time. We are not fetch the
Yes.
all records at a time. Because of it's a huge data, we are not fetch at a time. It will it will fetching and low processing, right? It will fetching. It will be taking more time whenever they are fetching the records from the database to Mulesoft itself. So that point of view, you can apply the pagination. You can fetch the every trigger 10,000 records or 20, whatever it may be. It depends on our record size. Okay. Can apply the pagination. We can process the 10 lakh records within 20 or 25 minutes.
Okay, you're saying that by using the pagination, we
Pagination
can
in the sense, yeah.
we
Pagination in
can
the sense we can apply the for each, right? Inside the for each,
yeah.
you can call the database. We can write the query like a select for that record name from the table name where you can apply the pagination like 1 to 10. I mean 1 to 10,000. In first call, it will be call. Second call, 10,001 to 20,000. Third call, 20,000 to 30. Right? It will we can add as a max value in the property file. Whenever we reach that like 9,99,000 something, right? It will 10 methods for each flow and you can process that data. Okay.
Okay.
Why
Yes,
I'm
thanks.
asking this question is in real time scenario. I mean, in real time, right? They are not giving the many queues. I mean, not many queues, many VCOs and workers. Everything will be very cost, right? That each 1 week or will be almost in Indian currency, it's 2 crore rupees, 1 week or cost. So they can give like a max 0.1 week or and 2 workers, 0.1 week or and 1 worker for every application only. So in that point of view, you can utilize that much memory and you can process that as much as records. Okay. And
Okay.
you have any idea about load balancer?
Load balancer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have the idea in the load balancer. What do you mean by load balancer?
Mhm. Okay, can you elaborate whatever you have idea about load balancer? Whatever we discussed
Ac-
last 5 minutes, right? The same thing will be work within that load balancer only. That's why I'm
Load
asking.
balancer is nothing but it's like a software application. It will be distribute the it will be help to distribute the workload.
Mm.
Load balancer will distribute the workload and there will be some types in the load balancer as well. There will
Mhm.
and actually the main was load balancer will distribute the work at a time and
Mhm.
availability
Okay, so suppose you
and
are in one organization, okay,
mm,
we have multiple applications like as a account is the Salesforce app system app is the one application, Oracle DB is the one system application, and we have one process application. Okay. Okay.
yes.
Few are the applications we are maintain the dedicated load balancer. Few of the applications we are maintaining the share load balancer. Okay. Is it possible to connect that applications? I mean, one shared load balancer application and one dedicated load balancer application.
You are saying that able to connect with the load
Yeah.
balancer, right?
At least able to connect with the multiple applications.
Yeah,
How?
you can you can connect with the load balancer
Mhm. You have idea about
by
dedicated load balancer?
sorry, Venkat, I don't have the idea about it.
Okay, okay. Basically, a dedicated load balancer in the sense, suppose we have few applications like a system API one process API related to your vehicle API. Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, but in our organization, we have multiple hundreds of APIs. Okay.
Yes. Hmm.
Mulesoft, right? It's a cloud hub application. Mulesoft is a cloud platform. Everyone they can use the load balancer and it's a creating multiple traffic. Whenever we are using dedicated load balancer, right? We are assigning the dedicated load balancer, they can give the certificate. Okay.
Yes.
Whatever the applications we are registered for that certification, right? Those applications only will allow to call the dedicated load balance.
Okay.
You can understand పాయింట్ రమకర్ అంటే ఏం లేదు ఇప్పుడు మనకు డెడికేటెడ్ లోడ్ బ్యాలెన్స్ అంటే ఏం లేదు నీ ఏపీఎస్ ని మాత్రమే నువ్వు కనెక్ట్ అవ్వాలి ఏరే ఏపీఎస్ ని నీ అలో చేయకూడదు అక్కడ నుండి
Okay.
ఆ టైంలో నీకేం జరుగుతుంది ట్రాఫిక్ క్లియరెన్స్ తక్కువగా ఉంటుంది ఇట్ విల్ బి యాక్స్ మోర్ ఫాస్ట్లీ అండ్ యూ కెన్ ఈజీలీ సో దట్ పాయింట్ ఆఫ్ వ్యూ మోస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ది ఆర్గనైజేషన్స్ దే ఆర్ యూజింగ్ ది డెడికేటెడ్ లోడ్ బ్యాలెన్సర్
Okay. You are saying
and
that
also
dedication
yeah
load balance.
and
Acha.
also we can try to increase the ఐ మీన్ ఇప్పుడు ఎట్లా ఉంటుందంటే నీకు డెడికేటెడ్ లోడ్ బ్యాలెన్సర్ లో అసైన్ చేసిన అప్లికేషన్ కి నువ్వు టైమింగ్ కూడా ఎక్కువ ఇవ్వగలుగుతావు
Hmm.
సో ఎవ్రీథింగ్ సో దట్ పాయింట్ ఆఫ్ రైట్ మెనీ ఆఫ్ ది ఆర్గనైజేషన్ దే కెన్ చూస్ ద డెడికేటెడ్ లోడ్ బ్యాలెన్స్ అండ్ ఆల్సో ఇట్స్ సెక్యూర్ అండ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ ఆల్సో అలోయింగ్ టు కాల్ ద రెస్పెక్టివ్ ఏపీఎస్ ఓన్లీ వాట్ ఎవర్ ద రిజిస్టర్డ్ ఇన్ ద సర్టిఫికేషన్
Okay.
ఓకే వాట్ ఆర్ ద డిఫరెంట్ ఆపరేషన్స్ ఇన్ డిబి Amaka? You are have any familiar with the operations like create, insert, select?
In the database, there will be a insert component while it will be used to insert the data.
Okay,
And
suppose you have 10 records. Suppose you have
Mhm.
10 records. Out of 10 records, 2 records will fail, 2 records are success. Is it, I mean, how it will be insert in a database? I mean, what are the two are your, is it possible to insert 10 or you are reject all 10 at a time?
No. If we use asynchronous, we can load the data in the database. If we use synchronous process, if there is any error while processing the 10, there will be any error in the second or third, it will be stop inserting the data in the database. Asynchronous process, after it will be remove the any error data, and third column it will be removed. If there is any error in the third column, it will be removed, and it will be flow will be non-stop, remaining data will be insert.
Mhm. Okay. Suppose we have multiple records. Okay.
Hmm.
Wherever we have account name is okay, like as a Ramakant, we need to replace Ramakant with okay your surname. Like what, I don't know what is your surname, just a surname. Okay.
Hmm.
How can you write data? We
Uh,
have multiple records, same Rama, we have Ramakant. Wherever we have Ramakant,
okay.
okay, leave it not Ramakant. Okay. We have wherever we have numbers, like as a age. Okay.
Hmm.
Age is 20, few of the records is 20, few of the records is 25. I mean, whatever it may be. I want to convert that number to Roman value. You know idea about Roman value, right? Like one,
Yeah,
one, two. So I want to implement how to change.
you're saying that you need to replace the name
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
alphabet into Roman.
Yeah. Numeric
Yeah,
to Roman.
numeric to Roman. You can use the replace key in the data view, like payload dot.
Replace.
If you want to replace the numeric, enter the payload dot numeric, and replace with the
Yeah.
what you want to replace. You need to enter that in the column, like
Yeah, yeah. How can you implement? That's my question.
payload
Suppose your age is suppose 25.
28.
Okay. No, okay, that's fine. Okay. In the record, your age is 25. So, but now in dynamically, I want to change the 25 to Roman value. In some of the persons have the 80. Okay. So, in that point of view, also they can. I mean, for every record, we need to change that numeric to Roman. How can you apply the data view? That's my question. I mean, whatever you are saying, right? Wherever we have field, we need to update. We are saying
Yeah,
some that way only, right? But first, we need to apply the logic, right? First, we need to convert. Then how? I mean, you have any idea about fun and update?
sorry, Venkat, I
These
don't
are all.
have.
Yeah, okay, okay. These are all data view functions. Okay, fun and data view. Okay. How you are familiar with data view?
I'm good
You are
enough, but I'm not deeply in the good at data view, but I can handle the data view.
okay. Okay, good, Ramakant. No problem. Just say for marking. Backup restore databases. Mhm. You have idea about exception handling?
Exception handling.
Hmm.
You are talking about the error handling.
Yeah, yeah. Error handling in, I mean, subject point of it's error handling, but in a project point it's exception handling. Yeah. Which type of exception handling you are following in our project? I mean, it's global, right? Suppose for every component, every flow, we are not implement the error handling. Okay. For all, we can implement one place that is a global error exception handling. We can use that flow name in everywhere, wherever we want. And also we need to configure that error handling flow name in a configuration level also.
Yeah, we need to configure the error handling in the configuration level.
What is the difference between proxy and discovery
Sorry, proxy?
and auto discovery?
Sorry, Venkat, I have no idea.
Okay, gateway, API gateway. Okay. Recently, Flexi Gateway is also added in platform. You have any idea about that?
No, Venkat.
Okay. Okay, deployment types. Basically, we have 3 types of deployments, right? Not in our Mulesoft, everywhere. It's a Java project or whatever it may be. You have any idea about that? Like a blue, green, canvas.
On-premises deployment.
Yeah, that is inside Mulesoft. We have on-premises and Cloud Hub. Okay.
Yeah, on-premises and cloud hub.
Okay, but I am talking about generally, not our Mulesoft. It's a some
It's a
like it's a Java or Salesforce, whatever it may be. They can maintain some. They can follow the. They can
microservices
follow
deployment.
the. No. They can follow the few deployment strategies. Blue, green, canvas.
Rolling deployment you are talking about.
Yeah. Tell me. Yeah. The other names is so whatever you're saying, right? That one is also one of the other name for the.
Rolling deployment and blue-green deployment.
Basically, right, as a IT people, right, we need to understand the 3 type of deployments, right? If suppose it's a partial, I mean, it's a first end deployment, right? We can a canvas deployment. Suppose we are releasing the features, right? We need to maintain the previous codes and we need to deploy the latest codes, right? So that point of view, we are calling the different type of, we are following the different type of strategies. We need to take the always backup with the older version, right? Okay, come to Mulesoft. Yeah, you have any idea about on-premises?
On-premises.
Yeah, I mean, what is the difference between on-premises and Cloud Hub product?
On-premises is nothing but a like it's
Okay,
like a
they can maintain their servers within the limits, like as a, they can
limit.
create some their own space and they can deploy the application within that server. Okay, but in Cloud Hub, right, their applications are deployed in a common Cloud Hub.
Okay.
Okay, in on-premises vendor, they can maintain the own servers and own space.
Yeah, own
And they,
servers. Yeah.
yeah.
On-premises is like creating their own servers in their or
Yeah, that is the on-premises. But it will be very cost. But wherever they have much budget, they can maintain this. They have planned to maintain their own servers. That time only they can choose the on-premises. Okay. Any idea about difference between Cloud Hub 1.1, 2. Hello. Hello. Ramakant. Hello.
Yeah, okay, Venkat. I think he's facing some issue.
యా చెప్పండి కిషోర్. నేను టీపీకి అసలు ఏం అడగలేదు, జస్ట్ ఓన్లీ ప్రాజెక్ట్ లో అడుగుతున్నాను.
అదే నేను కాల్ చేస్తా ఇప్పుడు.
ఓకే సబ్జెక్ట్ లోకి వెళ్ళలేదు.
అర్థమైంది. కాల్ చేస్తా, నార్మల్ కాల్ చేస్తా.
సరే.
ఓకే.